You might have seen the 4-month lock-in buzz going around social media recently, especially on TikTok. And if, like me, you have been motivated to try it, this could be the video for you to help you start. So I have seen these challenges go around for quite a while now, 75 hard, 75 soft, all these things, and I've never ever tried to even commit to it because I felt like I was too in the midst of pregnancy or postpartum or all these things. However, we have got 4 months left of 2025. As much as I have seen self-improvement and self-growth within this year, which I am proud of, I really want to take this time to realign, recenter, refocus, and just bring myself to a better version of me in a way that is consistent, disciplined, but not unsustainable. And that is what I've always struggled with. I've always struggled with starting a workout routine and then falling off, or starting to eat healthy and then falling off. And I think this sort of method that I'm going to try and do, and hopefully because I'm sharing it with you guys and doing updates, I pray, inshallah, this is going to be the start of a much better version of me, taking that structured time to really focus on what you want personally, how your day looks like, how your routines are going, what choices you're making. Is the difference between sitting in the same spot this time next year and not feeling any change, or feeling really proud and happy with how far you have come. It just has to begin with you making a step to take that change. And I feel like the last 4 months is the perfect time of the year to do this. So I personally have decided to focus on 5 different pillars. You guys can think about how this might apply to your life as well. The first one is faith and spirituality. Of course, Islam has to be the core of a center. If it's not, there is absolutely no point, in my opinion. Alhamdulillah, I feel like, now that my 5 daily prayers on time are my anchor in life, alhamdulillah, I really, really want to bring Quran into my routine every single day. I personally will be reading a specific surah every single day, and then anything extra I can read on top is brilliant. I do not want Ramadan to be the only month that my Quran is open. That's not acceptable. It's not okay. And I also want my daughter to see this becoming a very regular part of my routine, so she also adapts it without me having to tell her something and not also show her that I'm doing it as well. The second one is health and energy. I'm kind of adopting from the 75 hard, just I want to do a daily walk every single day, which I know is going to be challenging as it gets darker and colder and wetter, but I just want to stop caring about that, put on jackets, put on coats, and take the pram out and go, and do a minimum half an hour walk every single day outside. The fresh air that you get is worth the miserable weather that we get sometimes. And then the second one I want to do every single day is a indoor workout. I'm personally using a app called Cloud9. I paid for it at the start of this year for a whole year, and I don't feel like I've got enough out of it at all. In the same way that you pay for a gym membership and then don't show up, it's not good enough. I have paid, and I actually have genuinely loved doing the workouts when I put the effort and intention into doing it. So that is my goal. If I miss one, I must do the other, essentially. My goal is not to miss either, inshallah, but obviously there will be days where family life takes over, or we're traveling, for example, so it's not going to be possible to do both. But for the most part, sticking to an indoor and an outdoor workout every single day. I haven't got too much caffeine in my system. I don't think I overindulge, so that's not an issue for me. But yeah, just having more water and having more whole foods. One thing for me is really honing in on the sweet food binges I've been doing, because I have been talking about wanting to lose weight for a very long time, but have I actually been putting the steps into place and sticking to them? No. So this is why I'm really making more of a focus on the movement side of things. And then my one sort of rule for food for myself personally is to have one sweet treat a day, which I know is more than what other people do. Some people like cut out processed sugar completely, or cut out sugar completely, and I know myself, I don't think I could do that. But yeah, cutting it down to one thing a day is, I think, going to really help. Okay guys, my little one has just woken up. So the third one is going to be content and business growth. I really, really want to show up more on YouTube. I haven't posted half as many videos as I wanted to, and it's because I am very time poor at the moment between the house project and solo parenting a lot. I just feel like the standard of videos I want to create, I'm not able to create. But at the same time, it's about stripping back this high expectation of, it needs to be this and this and this, and overthinking it, and actually just pressing record and sharing the message. And I feel like in a world where AI is taking over and is becoming so normal, people are really wanting authenticity, and they're wanting people to show up and to be human. And I want to do that. I just need to stop overthinking. So please hold me accountable if you see this, okay? I want to continue posting short form on my personal brand, Ikra Yasmin, and also on my self-build pages as well. As the journey continues on there, I really want to continue being consistent and start working working with brands and making it into an income. I deserve that. I genuinely feel like I do. And I also think that my content is high quality enough and engaging enough. I've been doing this for such a long time without really putting any strategy or focus into it. And now this is a year that changes. The fourth pillar for me is home and family systems. So as you might know or might not know, I'm a stay-at-home mom at the moment. There's just a lot going on, and I think I do have ADHD. I have not been diagnosed. I have not gone down the diagnosis route, but I really struggle with maintaining everything in a even reasonable balance. So I'm going back to using the organized mum method, which is what I started using about 5 years ago now. I did a video on it. Some of you guys might have found me from that method. I'm going to be restarting that method for the next couple of months, and I'm really excited to do that. And I will be doing an updated video on how that is going now that I am actually a mother. I'm also trying to stick to meal planning, quick, simple, high protein, healthier meals that keep me full and help my health and fitness goals. But the fifth and final one is personal growth. So for me, that involves reading before bed rather than scrolling, and scrolling way less, creating more content than I consume. Again, like linking back to the first pillar, which is spirituality, taking out more time every single week to learn more about Islam, because it's like a sea of knowledge out there, and I've only really tasted a drop. So I really want that to be a thing in the next 4 months, and that will be a thing. I'm trying to rephrase my language because I recorded a shorter version of this for my Instagram and TikTok, and I was like, I'm gonna try. I will hopefully do this. And I was like, no, I had to stop myself and be like, no, I will do this. Inshallah, of course, everything happens with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But saying I'm going to try and saying I will do it, there's like a mile apart in just setting the intention. And I think words are very, very powerful, and your mindset is super powerful as well. And there is this thing in Islam where like we have to tie our camel and then trust Allah. And tying your camel in this situation is making these small but intentional changes to your day, because you want to prove to yourself that you have the ability to create a life for yourself that is better than it was before, and you have enough love and self-respect to do that for yourself. That is what true self-love is making choices that don't feel necessarily easy in the moment, but result to you feeling better overall. I just feel like I need to prove to myself in this last 4 months of a year that I am capable of having better self-discipline and better self-care. None of what I've just shared is groundbreaking stuff, but what it will mean is less time consuming, less time scrolling, more intentionality. And the first thing that I did really cement and secure in my salahs on time, alhamdulillah. And I feel like even just doing that has made a massive difference to my mental well-being overall, the inner peace and the self-satisfaction, because I've been checking in with my Lord as we are supposed to every single day. And then now slotting these in and really focusing on these will inshallah set up the next year for a much better start, a much stronger start, and also will mean that I'm a better everything, a better person, a better mother, a better daughter, a better wife, a better friend, because I have proven to myself and shown myself that I'm able to do this. And I just feel so strongly about this, and I'm really hoping that some of you guys are also going to be doing something similar for yourselves, because we give and give and give and give. We honestly give so much to everyone around us, especially when you're a mother, especially when you don't have a village. And it's like, no, we need to also take a step back and be like, this is also my life. My life is also going past as well, and I don't just want to feel like this is all a massive blur, which I feel like the first year of motherhood was genuinely the hugest blur ever. And now that technically, the second year of motherhood, and she's about to be 2, inshallah, like I really want to feel more like the time that I do have, I'm making better use of it. So I'm feeling proud of myself, essentially. Having more intentionality in what you're doing is the key, in my opinion. Now remember, this lock-in is not about perfection. Every single day is not going to go exactly to plan. Every single day is not going to be tick, 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 tick along the checklist. I had on a daily checklist, by the way, for this, and I'm a little bit nervous to start, but I am excited as well. It's more about the progress and the momentum, and just saying, I am going to do this. I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to choose my family. I'm going to choose everyone I love, because they all get impacted by this if I'm able to do this for primarily first and foremost myself. Just imagine where we could all be if we chose to focus and lock in for 4 months. Imagine where we could end up being at the end of this year, and will that for yourself and want that for yourself. I'm going to be sharing this journey, the wins, the highs, the lows, the messy bits in the middle, on socials, on shorts form, and on here. So if you are motivated and interested to find out how I get on, then thank you, Baba. Then definitely follow along. Make sure you've hit subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know if any of this resonated with you. And inshallah, I will see you in another video very, very soon. Assalamu alaikum.